Let's back it up a minute. So Heather and I were out riding, our usual Sunday ride, just cruising, having a good time, in the middle of nowhere. I haven't ridden my bike in well over a month, a little bit rusty, and I decided to pop a third gear wheelie, and everything went smooth. Wasn't the longest wheelie, it wasn't one of my best, but everything felt good. A little bit later down the road, I decided to pop another wheelie, but to do it in fourth gear. Big mistake because I wasn't really used to doing them in fourth gear. I know how to do them, but I just haven't done them in so long that when it happened, everything just happened so fast, and there was really no way for me to save it. So I'll let you guys watch the footage now.
And your front wheel stopped. Nice. Yeah, that's right. You always put it down really smooth. Yeah, like even when I guess like that, you're always really good about like slowly bringing it down. You always from it. Maybe that's what you need to do. Like how to drop your wheelie. How to bring your wheelie down appropriately. And you what? Damn you. Are you okay? Oh my god. Fuck.
Is that that?
Yeah. God, I hate that that's what you ask me. Thank God for you and your damn wheelies. I can't even get my thing up front.
This is why you wear your shoes, people.
Here.
Honestly, I hit the ground, I tucked and rolled, and I was totally fine. My foot hurts a little bit, but I'm okay. I'm okay. You okay?
I don't know about your bike.
My bike can be fixed. It's more often it can be fixed.
I think you're gonna be riding on the back of my bike.
You wanna go ahead and call your mom?
What's my mom gonna do?
Come and get us. Maybe I'll take a ride home, I don't know. Let me see.
Fuck. Oh.
That bike.
Heat shields are fucked. Tail is fucked.
It is okay.
But it's alright, yeah.
Hey, look at me.
I know, that's what matters. I mean, at least I got it on video. God damn it.
Holy crap.
The frame slider definitely did its job here.
You gonna say the time?
It did, and your engine casing's completely fine. This sucks, but honestly, I don't see why you couldn't ride it. Can I start it?
Don't try it. Honestly, the bike's okay. It is a front wheel. This shit happens, you know what? I've been doing this for a long time,
Yeah.
and this is unfortunately part of riding. It could happen at any time.
God, and it sucks because your brain goes through all the worst case scenarios, and I can't tell you how many times I've feared that happening, and then I just watched it happen right in front of me.
Yeah. I'm behind you. You okay? How far behind me were you?
I was like this is why I'm always beside you. I would say your foot was like maybe a foot and a half from my track. So I'm glad that you didn't go elsewhere and you were just, there's my favorite butterfly. Wow, it's a good sign. You are saved.
The bike can be fixed. Okay, I'm not worried about the bike. This might be the new track bike.
I just said in my review on my 20,000 mile bike, this is really curious. So I just did a 20,000 mile review on this bike. We just finished it like 2 minutes ago. And I said, look at how beautiful this 20,000 mile bike is. And then there's that perfect 32,000 mile bike. But I mentioned that it's mostly a track bike now.
Well, like I said,
Track bike.
Are okay.
Your fairings, I mean, honestly,
My
it's...
shifter or my brake lever's fucked.
Oh, yeah. It's really not that bad, though.
No, it's not that bad. To loop a wheelie at 65, 70 miles an hour.
Can you just turn it on and I can see if you have a brake light? Don't, like,
I'm not
start
worried
it.
about the brake light. I'm not even worried about the bike. It's in one piece.
I'm trying to figure out if we can ride home.
I know, but let's just give it a minute and let's just relax for a minute.
Oh my god, you're okay.
All good. Yeah, totally. Just a little slip out, no biggie. Yeah.
Nothing but call somebody you're doing.
No, we got somebody on the way now. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate you stopping.
Thank you.
No worries, man. No worries. I seen you, then I seen the marks back there. So.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You good though? Nothing?
Yeah, I'm all set, yeah.
Everything's okay?
Yeah, that's why we wear the gear, right?
On the path, man.
Take care. Thanks, you too.
Thank you.
So I'm just gonna walk down here and see what, how's that suit?
Actually, your suit looks pretty fine. So does your glove.
Trying to see, oh, this is all windscreen shit.
It is all windscreen.
My left foot is a little sore.
It probably hit first.
Yeah.
You'll get to watch the video. You'll know soon. Just watch my bike, please.
Oh, you worried about your butt?
Here, well, I got your seat kill. Of course I'm going to be worried about my bike. It's going to be the first to get hit.
Yeah.
Alright guys, here it is.
How did it happen? Did you see? Like,
You went too far. You 12
oh yeah, I
o'clocked
definitely
it.
went too far, and I tried to like tap the rear brake at the last second, and I think that's where my tail section probably scraped. I'm just glad that
You
you
definitely
weren't
scraped right there.
hit.
Well, you kept it straight.
Honestly, when I hit the ground, all I did was tuck and roll. I just put my arms into my chest and just rolled.
Yeah, you're not going to see that on the video. Because
I
I
don't
was
think
past you at
anything's
that
wrong
point.
with my leg, my foot, I mean. That's an ugly dude. Are you still recording?
Yeah.
Me too. Well, this is, unfortunately I've been wheeling for 10 plus years and I've never looped a street bike, knock on wood. Obviously I have now.
Yeah, there's
but
no
that's
point
just part of the
knocking on
process.
wood.
Honestly, like, look at me. I'm safe, you're safe. Bike can be fixed, it's not a big deal. You know, it's going to take a little bit of money and some time, but...
Yeah, well, we have a track weekend in like a month, so we're going to have to get these parts figured out.
Well, okay, yeah, that's no big deal, but listen.
You're right, I know.
But all in all, the thing is I'm walking, I'm good. I have all the gear on, and I'm safe. So that's the thing you got to be thankful for.
Honestly, this is the key. The fact that it was right here,
Yeah.
and 2 cars have gone by, and you were not one of those people on the highway.
Yeah, you don't do stuff like that on the
I
highway.
don't understand the people doing it on the highway, because with the amount of skill that you have, the fact that you just did that.
Yeah, that's what happens when you take a month off and then try to do a wheelie.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I think my ankle is just a little twisted.
It's probably gonna hurt.
But all in all, I'm good.
Let me see your boot. Yeah, you scraped it on the left. You scraped this
Suit's
left.
a little messed up, but that's
Turn.
part of the process of the way you buy the gear.
You're a little bit,
Road rash.
your hip thing saved you. Wow, your elbow, your shoulder and your elbow.
Just imagine if this was my skin.
stop and let me see it, and the GoPro see it. Your entire speed hump probably saved your back.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely some damage now that I'm looking. Your whole left side.
This is why you buy gear. This is why you spend the money on gear, because it's better if the gear gets messed up than your body gets messed up. So I don't think she's gonna be routable. She probably.
I think
if
it
it'll
is.
start, it might be just fine. Just a matter of finding out.
I need to know if you have a brake light and if it wants to start, and I need to make sure there's no fluids coming out of it.
So this is right here where the bike slid, right?
Yeah.
So let's see. Honestly, my forks look good. The whole front end looks fine. It's, you know, mostly gonna be.
The handlebars look
I mean,
fine.
even my clip-ons are fine. My handlebars are fine. My tack's fine. This is like,
man.
you know.
This is absolute proof of what putting frame sliders can do for you.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Engine case is scraped up pretty good. Frame slider is scraped up pretty good. Mirrors toes, not a big deal. My levers, everything
Turn on.
seems to work fine. Give it a minute. I want to let it, like, everything just settle. But yeah.
We need to know if we need to call him back up, and I won't know until we start it.
All right. Well, just give me just a minute. Yeah, definitely rear brake. That actually does work. I could probably bend that straight. The engine case on this side did this job. Frame sliders definitely did that job. It's leaking something, but I think it's gas. Yeah, it's definitely gas.
Where's it leaking?
It probably like slid and laid on the side for too long, and then the gas came out of the tank itself. Because I don't think it's leaking on the bike itself. It's just like I could see like a little bit of wetness right there. Not a big deal.
Yeah, I can smell the gas.
But
That's honestly, it's really not.
no, it's
that
not
bad.
bad at all.
And the fact that you're not.
Yeah. The fact that I am
Well,
up walking around.
guys, Salt the
Honestly-
Wound's not doing wheelies anymore.
Hey, I still have my KLX. But okay, so here's the deal: is think about this, right? My dad went down at 25 to 30 miles an hour. Look how bad he got hurt, and me. I mean, look at me, a 65, roughly. I don't know. I was probably doing between 55 to 65 when I went up, and just went a little too far back. I tried to save it with the rear brake, and when I did, the back wheel just, it seemed like, I don't know completely because I got to see the video first, but in my head, I remember the back wheel getting squirrely as I hit the rear brake, and then it just basically lost it.
You were already past 12 o'clock.
Yeah, it happened so fast, honestly, like,
It didn't matter.
shit happens, you know? You ride bikes, you do dangerous stuff, and unfortunately sometimes you pay the price, but like I said, I'm good. You're good. You were my main concern. Like, when I went down, all I could think about was, I tried to hold on to the bike as long as I could to kind of like slow down the speed of the bike going, because I know once it's just going to sling it wherever. I mean, it could have hit a pole, it could have hit a tree,
So,
could have hit you.
comparing your dad's to this, the biggest difference is your environment. There was a lot of trees and mountainside there, and here there's a big area of runoff.
Yeah.
So
Very
you
fortunate.
gotta choose your places to do these things and take these risks.
Oh yeah, for sure. But like I said, all in all, the bike's pretty good. It has basically become a track bike anyway, so maybe this is the turning point where it becomes a track bike only.
I think I should forbid you from doing wheelies on the KLX.
Well, the KLX, you're even going slower.
I'm just
She's
kidding.
got a lot of road rash.
I'm not gonna tell you you
Not
can't
even
do
gonna lie.
wheelies.
Got a lot of road rash, but she's good.
About as much as you do.
I want to get some photos. I'm gonna turn my GoPro off.
No wheelies there. You want me to turn this one off?
Yeah, go ahead.
Should I end it?
Yeah, sure. How do you want to end it?
I'm just glad you're okay.
Be safe out there, guys. If you're gonna do wheelies, don't do that. Like I said, I'm good. I'm solid. I'm walking around. I'm healthy. I'm happy.
Did you undo this?
Yeah, I did undo it once I landed.
Did you hit your head?
I don't think so.
I don't see a single mark on your head.
Yeah,
I think this.
all I remember is like once I hit the ground and I let the bike, like I held onto the bike as long as I could, and then I let it go. I remember like tucking my hands in and just like rolling over and over and over.
You did roll?
Yeah, I definitely rolled.
Because I don't see any damage on the right side.
Well, like I said, I went like this. I know I slid like this for a while, and then I remember rolling. But, I mean, this sounds silly, but watching so many MotoGP guys, when they wreck, the first thing they do is they tuck their arms in and try to, like, keep their legs together so they're not flailing like a rag doll. So, yeah.
Alright, well. Glad you're good. Do you want to try to start the bike real quick? Get it on video. Now we got somebody else that's going to come. Nothing's happening. Okay, I'm turning. Alright, I'm turning this off. Well, that sounds good. She lives. So then your cluster is not plugged in.
Yeah, the cluster.
So you're not gonna know your speed and your gear.
Yeah.
Although you have a bright.
Yeah, that's why they let me know that something was working. She lives! So when I first started up, well, I went to go turn the key on, and nothing happened, but I did see that my brake light was on, so I knew something was going on. Could be a fuse or something like that, but I just had to put it down into neutral, and then once I got it into neutral, I was able to start it. It started right up.
Do you have a brake light? No. Alright, so I'm gonna have to ride behind you. Give it a little gas. Do that again. That is not what you want to see. She still sounds good.
Yep, she sounds good. Alright, well, let's ride her home. And let's get some pictures first.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the GoPro off.
Yeah.